If there would be just one piece of advice that I could give you that applies to every woman on earth, like there are no exceptions to this, it would be, I could say broadly female nature, but what I'm going to talk about specifically is every woman, every girl on earth lies technically, but we have to understand is the chapter in The Way of the Superior Man, the book, is women are not liars, which is contradictory to what I just said, but a lot of guys take it as lying. But this is the one piece of advice that will apply to every woman on earth, and it is that their emotionality makes them think that what they're saying right now is true, but objectively it's a lie. So let's say your girl, she will say, I love you, but right now do it. I hate you right now. Whatever she's saying, she believes it to be true because of her emotionality. But this is not what she truly means long term, because keeping your word is a masculine trait. And the majority of women don't have it. And females will always have their nature, their female nature, which is okay, I feel like what I feel. And that's what they believe to be true. And no matter which woman, which girl you date, it doesn't matter. Take what they're saying with a pinch of salt, because women don't keep their words. Or if there's some masculine chick, she will keep her word. But what she says right now, how she feels right now, is not what she has to be feeling in 10 hours from now. So when she tells you she loves you, she believes it. And it is objectively true at that moment, not subjectively true at that moment. But it might not be 10 hours from now. Whereas us men, we don't jiggle around, jump over monkey branch over our emotions so quickly. And when we say I love you to a woman, usually we mean it, okay? Now if you're a playboy, you're trying to just, sell her the dream. I get it, I've been there. But I'm talking when you actually say to a girl that you care about. So this is the one piece that I would give that applies to any woman on earth. Female nature applies to any girl on earth. Women are not liars, but what they feel right now will always change so much. So whatever she says right now, she says, I want to go to the movies on Friday. And Friday comes around and she maybe just wants to go for coffee, but she will go to the movies anyways. And she will be in a bad mood because that's not how she feels like at the moment. And you're going to ask what's wrong, and she's going to say nothing. And you're going to believe her. So be able to read women. Don't make plans for the future because of what she feels right now. There was an example in the book. A woman will say she wants to move to Oregon. They, her and her husband live in Washington, and they want to move to Oregon. And the husband says, "Okay, great. We're gonna move to Oregon. We're gonna start the moving process, etc." 2 months later, where it's almost all the paperwork is done, she's gonna feel like she wants to stay in Washington and she doesn't want to move to Oregon anymore, because she just had that random movie scene play in her head that's just based in Washington, and now she wants to stay. And that's how she feels like at the moment. And now all of a sudden she doesn't want to move to Oregon anymore because that's not what she feels like. Now, there still needs to be some accountability, so you should still hold her accountable and still move to Oregon anyways, regardless of how she feels. Because she's gonna get used to it anyways, but you have to understand that what the woman feels now will shift so quickly. And that's not really the truth with masculine men. Feminine men, that's true. But us men, we keep our words. So don't ever ask of a woman to keep her word, because that's just not a feminine trait. That's a masculine trait. So be okay with girls lying to you, if I should say that. Be okay with girls lying to you and not being congruent with their words. Okay? That's your job as a man, to be congruent. Your actions and your words, being congruent. But don't expect that of your girlfriend. This is the only advice that applies to every single woman on earth. No matter how masculine, how old, how young she is, how fat, skinny, whatever. It doesn't matter what ethnicity she is, what country she's from. It does not matter. This applies to every single woman on earth. So, hope you might take a moment to think about this. And yeah, with this in mind, catch you on the next one. God bless you. And yeah, see you next time.